today's video, if you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing some lowering springs on this 98 GT. It's Brady's Mustang. We've worked on it before. We did his off-road H-pipe, but I didn't do a video for that. So I'm just going to show you just the how-to on how to do that. And it should be pretty simple. And I guess they're going to work on his pinstriping. I just gave him some plastic razor blades and taught him the epic technique. So yeah, let's get to it. I went ahead and pulled the rotor off too, since I had the caliper disconnected, which you can see right there. I've just got it chilling. Disconnected this bolt on the sway bar end link, and I did pull the ABS sensor off, so that's just kind of dangling out here. And the next thing is you got to brace this side of the nut when disconnecting the strut so that it doesn't rotate with this bolt. So now that this is braced, I'm just going to loosen these bolts and finish pulling the strut off the steering knuckle, and then we'll swap out the spring. Thanks, Dad. I got the other side braced, and I'm gonna break this bolt. Woo! Well, once it's broken, it's not too bad. Keep on getting it off. These two bolts are ready to come out. They're not gonna, because we need to put a little bit of tension on the bottom of the control arm, because the spring is sending it outward, so we want to compress it just a little bit so it rocks these bolts so that they come out nice and easy. Pull those out. Once you did that, lower the jack slowly, because as you can see, the spring is still in the cup on the bottom of this control arm, so it brought the control arm all the way down. So as I understand, all we need is a pry bar. Well, we should be able to just kind of pry this spring out of the cup carefully.
6.5 hours later.
So got the front spring out, just a matter of pushing down on this control arm at the same time using the pry bar. And I ended up just using my leg for some extra leverage. But here's your stock spring and the new lowering spring. So I think that's going to be a pretty big difference. Granted, this is probably a much stiffer spring, so it's going to be more progressive rate. It'll look good. So I just got to move the isolator things, whatever the hell they're called, over the new ones, and put the new spring in. We're just going to come in from the bottom, up into this isolator mount, and then push this in.
A few inches later.
Alright, there you go. I recommend 2 hands for that part. Front lowering spring done, just going to reassemble, and then we'll pick this back up once we get to the back side, because it's going to be the exact same, just mirrored on the other side. That's about it. We've transitioned to the back. All we've done so far is disconnect the rear shocks. It's just 2 bolts on, you know, one on each, 15 and 18 for the rear shock. And before disconnecting the rear shock, you have the rear axle supported so that it doesn't drop on you when you're disconnecting these. And it makes the bolts real easy to come out. So now that is disconnected, we'll pull the other bolts out and then slowly lower the axle and see if that's enough to wiggle these springs out. Bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty easy. So we're just gonna repeat that on the other side and then put the new springs in. It should be real easy. So what we ended up doing, disconnecting the quad shocks, which allowed a little bit more play in the axle. I had Angel stand on the axle and push down on it. utilizing like the fender and the top for leverage to push down more, so we could just kind of squeeze the spring into place. I just used a lot of lube, WD-40, and lubed up the rubber. It was rolling as we were pushing it in to get caught. So once I lubed it up, we just give it enough slip so it just popped in place. Springs are in. Now we just got to lift the axle, reattach these shocks, and the quad shocks as well, and we're done. So to get these shocks back lined up, we're gonna lift the axle so it's back up into the car enough so that the shocks line right out. Saw, dude. Alright, wheels are back on. Well, temporary ones. Brady wants to see if he can do a burnout since he's got the old wheels. We'll see. I don't know. Automatic. But yeah, the new lowering springs are all on. We're gonna lower it down for the first time. See how she looks. And you gotta remember they're brand new. So it'll settle over the next week. And once it settles, you'll get a little bit more of like a lower ride height. Brady wants to see if he can do a burnout with the old tires, so I put those back on for him as you guys saw. So we're gonna take a quick drive to Mexico and see if the old 2-valve automatic can handle it. I don't know. We'll see. Right?
Yeah, man. Holy shit.
So I'm gonna give it a shot first just to see if it can, and then we'll switch places if it works. There's your proof. It does burn out. So it's Brady's turn. Let's see how he does. You guys will have to comment below whether or not you thought his was better or mine. So here's your chance to one-up me. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I know.
I think mine was a little better.
Yeah, yours, yeah.
That's okay. I've done them before. So those front two, those are mine, and that's Brady's. I got bigger trails. So I guess Brady's a pretty nice friend, and he was like, "Hey, Angel, you want to try a burnout?" So he's gonna do it. So yeah, here we go. This is what happens in Mexico. He said he wants to do one more, try and one up himself, so we'll see. Probably can't tell, but it is still smoking a little bit. It's kind of dark at this point. That one was good. I'll give you credit, Brady. That was good. He walked it. I don't know if you could tell. The brake lights were holding smoke. It's good. I like that. Good on you. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that was fucking good, man.
That was a good one. Well, there you go. Not bad. I'll give Brady a good thumbs up on that one, like I said. So we got a long trip home from Mexico. So we guys, we'll catch you back at the house. That's the finished product. That's your freshly lowered convertible 1998 GT on lowering springs. The front should probably settle a little more about in a week's time or so to probably look more like the rear does, and we'll see. But so far so good. So that's pretty much it for the install. Hopefully we were able to show you guys stuff in regards to it. I know we didn't record everything. But there was a couple of rough spots. I mean, like getting the springs in. Like I said, I had Angel step on the axle to be able to push it through. So if you learned something, great. If not, sorry, I tried. How happy are you with it so far?
I'm happy.
Yeah? Good. That's what we like to hear. Shutting her down. Peacing out. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post videos. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.